thanks so much, Monica. You've been a great support to all of us here. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for RDA and Monica. And I guess we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Dan Andrews. Really. Who would know each other? I would know him, because I used to work with him, Bernie. I wouldn't know anyone else. And isn't it great that we found during this period of time, we've lost some friends, we've also gained some friends, would you say? And who would have thought, just a few years ago, that sign behind me that says, "In God We Trust," was sort of, yeah, that's pretty good. But not under Dan Andrews' government. Not only did he segregate people between essential people and those who were non-essential, he went further and separated vaxxed to unvaxxed and decided he'd set up a vaxxed economy, and the unvaxxed were not allowed. And now he has a pick on, well, every Australian Cup, every Australian Open, I should say. Of course, the name that comes up that's thrown to Dan Andrews every year is Margaret Court, and he'll slur her. He just slurred Andrew Thorburn as well. So I'm surprised that sign behind me isn't replaced by a picture of Chairman Dan. Another thing that happened during the demonstrations, there was a demonstration one night. I wasn't at that one. I went to two, to be honest. And one of the demonstrations, Dan Andrews' wife came out and said, "Isn't it great that light shines in the darkness?" Quite a remarkable thing, because I think it's inverted. Like a lot of Dan Andrews' things, you just turn them upside down, and that's the right way. Because the only light that I saw during those demonstrations were the people out there, but the light that shone the brightest were those in yellow, because we just saw signs that said freedom, freedom, freedom. We had people like Craig Kelly come down all the way from New South Wales a number of times to speak. So why should you vote for us? Because you've seen us. Why should you join us? Because you've seen us in action. You've seen us with the yellows, you've seen us with the core flutes, you've seen the support that Craig Kelly showed to come all the way to Victoria. Why would you want to come into the heart of Victoria during the worst period of time? Because he's against what Dan Andrews is putting forward. As we are as a party, we're a Conservative party, where the Liberals have gone more like Labor, and Labor have gone more like Greens, and Greens have gone further to insanity. They've left a massive void behind, and that void's filled by the United Australia Party. So we encourage you, if you're a Conservative, you want to conserve family values, you want to conserve the economy, and you want to conserve the environment, I encourage you to support us at the United Australia Party.